If you guys didn't know, I'm working on a timeline documentary style video for Upchurch. Fam, I've been working on that, focusing on that. It's so much stuff going down or that went down, fam. And I can say, someone who has followed Upchurch and covered him as a topic, right, that I do know a lot of the beefs and dramas that's going on. When you start going in depth, right, looking up stuff, digging up things, I'm finding footage that's not even posted anymore. From the way I be researching, you realize how disgusting a lot of these people have been towards Upchurch. How helpful he's been. How he's always trying to pretty much help people and lift them up. And how ungrateful they are. I'm talking about, you got people going after him, apologizing, going right back after him, deleting the videos with them apologizing, removing diss songs, and acting as if that shit never happened. And then when it becomes cool to go after him, then you make it public again. And I'm catching all of that. Right? When it comes to where I'm at during the process, I would say I want to give a percentage, but the research and recording process is almost done. I'm not that far off from being complete with that. The editing process, which is the last process of it, and double checking. Spend a lot of time in post when I work on stuff like this. That's the last process. And that's going to start next week, hopefully, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Ain't no hopefully. That's going to start. Now I'm talking about some hopefully. Nigga, I'm the one doing it. Going to start next week, beginning of next week. When will it be complete? I'm not going to say a time frame on that. The only person I'm telling that to is Upchurch. Even the release of it, right? It might not even come out on this channel. I don't know. Maybe it's up to Upchurch. I know that giving it everything I got, put my best foot forward, doing a ton of research, and it's just astonishing seeing all the disgusting people. If I could show you guys a folder right now, it with all the files and just research files and archive for the video. If you had to guess how many rappers, or not even rappers, because some of these people are different things, whether it's a content creator, not no low level. A lot of people were suggesting names, and I'm like, who the hell is this nigga? What? I'm not including Joe Schmo from fucking West Bubba. I'm not going to add them to the list. Right? If there's a segment that all of those small people are going to be combined in one small segment, I refuse to give these niggas a big segment, right, to make them feel important. Definitely not going to do that. So I'm just giving you a heads up. You might be like, what happened to so-and-so with 20 subscribers that talked crap about Upchurch? They not included? No. Why would I do that? You gotta have some form of name, been important to a different aspect of a story, right, as well, right, have layers to the actual drama or beef, right, and it has to be, number one, too, as well, public, right? If it came out and it's public and it's in front of anybody, there's certain things that I refuse to talk about, that there are people that's like, yo, are you gonna? No. Only family I'm even bringing up might be Cousin Billy. Fuck am I talking about might be? He has a whole segment. But I'm not diving into family. Outside of that, I think that one was just very crucial for how Upchurch was used So these motherfuckers are still doing videos inside his house, talking shit about him right now. That's crazy. They had to get a segment. But I'm not gonna dive into that. A lot of YouTubers. There's a few YouTubers that's gonna be in it. Not none of these small name, like some of the people I'm talking about today. Nigga, no. Hell no, he's losing. I'm not mentioning him. And if it is, it's gonna be brief. Hit the like button if you can, guys. It helps out a lot. I'm gonna keep this up. Keep this up and let people watch the rewind. Hey, what's up, 99? How you doing? I know it's gonna be crazy good. I appreciate that. Real talk, I'm giving that joint everything. Right? I want it to be the best project I've ever worked on. Right? Not only for you guys, out of the respect for Upchurch, and then seeing all this stuff too. Oh man, I felt the type of way before. I'm just seeing how people disrespect him, but then seeing the level of people being ungrateful, even admitting that they want clout and they're beefing with him for attention. It's just nasty. And I take pride in knowing that a lot of the stuff that I am talking about hasn't really been covered. Right? I know, because couldn't find anything. Like, no one ever talked about this. I mean, get on my research, right? I mean, get on that, which I was going to do regardless. I always like double checking, even if there's enough information out there. I will dive deeper and find the shit that no one else talked about that, right? But there were certain things that were not covered at all. I was like, damn, right? All these fake ass losers that I'm going to talk about later on in the stream that say that the only reason why they cover Upchurch, disrespect him and say nasty things. But they say the only reason they're doing it is to document it. These niggas don't document nothing. This video is going to be the documentary. This is going to be, you will be able to archive this motherfucker and be able to go, okay, this year, this date, this, and this, and this. That's because I wanted it to be very precise. But yeah, I was disgusted while doing a lot of the research. Disgusted. It's like, yo, fam, he's genuinely trying to help people. And the things that he's gotten in return from these wannabe public figures. It's crazy. Fake apologies. It's really nasty. Never ceases to amaze me. Yes, it's pretty disgusting. Pretty nasty. And the lies. The blatant lies, fam. They'll go from saying all these amazing things to just blatantly lying through their teeth. Then they'll have these fraud content creators or wannabe creators. They're really just a bunch of clowns on here saying a bunch of just blatant, untrue things out of spite, out of trying to tear him down. And it's like a fucking loser playbook. My bad for cursing. I'm trying to cut down on that. I am going to add more cursing a lot. But it's like a playbook for these losers to follow, where they all say the same things. And it's really them trying to like throw you off the scent of what they're doing. They're being disgusted. They're doing a lot of this criminal shit. I just said I was going to stop cursing. They're doing all that nastiness. People are being paid to go after Upchurch or rewarded to go after him. And you even have the other types of people too as well. So when they're not receiving certain things, like clout or attention, you don't call into your channel every day. You can't get a collab that you want. You ask him to be on songs. He's saying no because you garbage. You want to perform on your show, you can't afford him. So now you mad, and now you want to slander him. It's weird, yo. We're gonna cover in a little bit few channels that will build their whole channel off of his name just to bash him. Bunch of losers, and people wonder why I don't talk to nobody or pay nobody no mind. It's because it's like, ugh. Get the heebie-jeebies, even knowing that I even spoke to some of these people. That's why a lot of these rappers be begging to call into my stream, right? To try to like do some bull crap manipulation. Right? And I can't even fathom or handle speaking to them without letting them hear what I have to say. I gotta tell them about themselves. I gotta tell them. And that's why they usually only last 10 seconds. Justin lasted 10 seconds before he ran away. Who else? Be silly. Adam is scared. He's terrified. He's sending people over here. They don't want the smoke. In any way, shape, or form. Everything that they've asked for. You wanted the rap battle. You got demolished by Upchurch. Easy work. You called him out saying, oh, he will never step into a boxing ring. He said, okay. He was like, all right, you just can't get money. And then now in return, it's slander, slander, slander. You think that's a coincidence? No, this is their tactic. He pulled their whole card. It got exposed. Now they acting like hoes. They pointing their finger just saying random shit, bro. When you are a truth teller, when you are going against the establishment, Big Brother, this has a plethora of names for it. The industry, they will send these fake ass people who look like they're not a part of the system. And they are. They'll say that they're not, but they are. And they all will team up to take you down. Who the fuck Upchurch teaming up with to take anyone down? If he collab with somebody, it's genuine. It ain't, oh, we all gonna be best friends to try to destroy you. You got Adam Calhoun getting on his platform and saying blatantly, I'm trying to destroy Upchurch. And everyone rallying behind him, but then y'all sit there and throw the rock and hide your hands. I'm not trying to destroy his career. We want nothing but the best for him. That's why we lie on him, attack his family. Non-stop, just a bunch of disgusting demonic actions. And then if you get a repercussion, you act like that shit never happened, right? Or like you the victim. Or how dare anyone say anything about me? Kiss my ass. How about that? And you wonder why I don't rock with these people. They're losers, bro. Real recognize real. Upchurch is a real one. These losers is fake ones. They don't know shit about music. They damn sure don't know about hip hop. Tell you something. Let me hear some music. Like, even if it's not my style, I could tell if it's good. These niggas suck. How the hell are we taking music opinions from people that don't know shit about music? Can you read music? Can you actually write it? Not no bullshit. Can you write it? Can you produce? What quality can you produce at? These niggas have no resume. I'm sitting here with my resume looking at these clowns like, what's going on? They don't want people to even know about that. I've been on chats with people when it had to be admitted, like, Beast Boy has the most credentials, and they don't even want to let that person finish the sentence because they don't want to be seen as less than. You're not less than. You just got less experience. You should be speaking like you're an expert. These niggas will sit there and be like, oh, Upchurch should have did this. What? Huh? You ain't never cooked in your life and you telling a chef how to make dinner? I never understood that. When I was doing martial arts, those are like the people that's coaching from the sideline, never been in any competition involving martial arts in their life. They are the experts. You need to do this more. Shut up. In real life, people like me don't pay those people no attention. Don't pay them no mind. But for some weird reason in this world, if you give them a platform or just put them on the internet, people pay them like attention. That shit is weird to me. But I get it. It's the internet. These motherfuckers are not on Upchurch's level. He's just be real. Let's just be real. No Ghost Riders, no AI. Facts. They doing that. They using the Ghost Riders and AI. That's what they do. I know there's going to be a lot of people that's upset that I'm speaking the truth. There's a lot of people that could kiss my ass too as well. I'm just being honest with you. Like, I never gave a fuck about Justin Bieber. Be even more, right? Like, at all. If you don't like me because I tell the truth, so be it. Like, I'm well aware of what comes with being like a person like me or Upchurch or like my audience. When you're a real one, nigga, they gonna try to Socrates your shit, in case you don't know what that means. Socrates, philosopher, got people to question why, even question the government, and if I'm not mistaken, he was executed. They would try to take you down. You know, philosophers have spoken about this type of shit for years, nigga, like forever throughout history, because it's gonna repeat itself. Truth tellers, and then you got people that's pretty much the crowd that does whatever is the popular, which is usually shit that's demonic, nasty, don't have a mind of his own, and not free thinkers, right? And that group is always going to attack the people who are free thinkers, who are doing their thing and trying to do something positive. It's the way it's always going to be. And then that side is going to try to disguise themselves to make it seem as if they're not disgusting. And like they're heroes for doing disgusting things. It's crazy. Real talk. You said reaction channels ain't hating. I've seen some hating, but I don't really pay those people no mind. Right? They can't make music at the level that Upchurch is making music. It's as simple as that. Their favorite rappers or singers can't do that either. They hate on them because it's trending or because it's cool in their world to hate on someone who's a truth teller. Me personally, I think that's trash. But that's just me. That's just me. Alright.